Welcome everybody to the SID Commission special meeting agenda, or special meeting. This is November 5th at 4 p.m. for the record. Susan, if you could do a call to order.
Absolutely. Susan Jett, present. Who are you?
Okay.
I'm the only one.
I'm here, I think.
Tony Smith.
Here.
Ron Page. Here. And David Neagle.
Here.
Okay, if we could have a moment of silence, please. All right, thank you very much. Needed approval for the agenda tonight.
I make a motion, we approve the agenda as written.
I'll second it.
Did I get off?
Ron, did you second it?
Testing, okay. If I may, I'd like to make just a short statement about tonight before the property owners start doing up and making that, if it's okay. That'd be okay with you. With that, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Real quick, just want to let you know what the reason for this meeting is, of course. Our lawyers have told us, informed us, and advised us that we should, as soon as possible, put an interim general manager in place to continue the day-to-day operations, to make sure that we operate smoothly through this transition and until we can start interviewing for a permanent position. So that's what the reason for this, and I have one other thank you that I'd like to give out. Through this, I'd like to thank Susan Jett for all the work that she's really kind of done this last couple of days in getting this all together and helping us move right along as well. So thank you, Susan. Property owners discussion, please limit to 3 minutes, and if you would step up to the mic up there. Anyone? No? Okay, we can get right down to the business. So according to what we've been advised, we need to make a motion to begin the process of hiring an interim GM.
I'll make the motion to hire an interim GM for a very minimum length of time until a permanent GM can be obtained, unless the interim also becomes permanent.
Okay?
I second that. And I can't repeat it again.
Yes, thanks. Am I supposed to repeat this? So we have a motion by Mr. Ron Page to hire an interim GM until such time that we can get a permanent GM, and unless they, of course, are looking also to be the permanent GM. With this, do we have a discussion? No? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No, any opposed? There's no opposed. Motion passes. So with that, some of the things we need to do. First, we'll need to discuss a list of candidates that they said to be considered. They told us that we should rank them in order, and then we also need to decide on the pay, at which time then we need to decide on the commissioner designated to offer this position to the candidate. If anybody, I've got somebody I'd like to go ahead, if you, unless somebody else has somebody they want to bring up, we can start making a list. Anybody? Well, I'll start with one. Reaching out to the Chamber of Commerce, the main. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to be recognized. I'm Steve Munch, I'm at 37 Drive.
Right.
Okay. I would to present a resume with the qualifications on it and be approved by the board.
Well,
Instead of
I-
just
I-
suggesting people that
Right.
we know, I'm just saying it's a public affair that we're running. So it's a public should be notified that the position's open.
for the interim position.
Yeah,
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm just going upon what the lawyers have advised us to do to get the process started. So,
Well, we currently agree with you.
we could agree with that.
Published, especially for the permanent. And we've already started
That will also be
accumulating
done.
information that will be published part of that. But for the interim, we needed someone who could step in almost right away. And I'm sorry, John.
Yeah,
I agree with that. That's just, and I'd like to have it, issued when the general manager is elected.
okay,
That it's up to the audience public for
Right.
people to qualify.
but the position of the interim is just to get us to a point, because we need something quickly, we need somebody to get in there. We have things that are time critical that have to get done in the office, and we have to make sure the payroll is done, things like that. We need to find someone quick that,
Yeah.
and that's the reason why they suggested that we do this tonight, to get the ball rolling, to get it going.
Right. Could we put that on the agenda for another meeting?
Well, then,
Move that the general manager has to be selected from.
the permanent general manager?
Permanent.
Okay, now that's another motion that we will make as far as getting that started, because we're gonna have to start taking in resumes, and we got an election coming up, and then which time the new commission can then start.
Okay, yeah, sounds fair.
Okay, so right now, all we're trying to do is get just try to find out offer a position of interim just to some people, just so that we can keep smoothly going until we get a chance to do a permanent position.
Yeah.
So the permanent position will definitely be a much public affair, so.
Not to put words in Tony's mouth, but we want to be as transparent after the meeting on Monday as very possible. So your thoughts are well accepted. Thank you.
Okay. So with that, does anybody have any names besides, I've got one that I believe.
I'd like to see if Tracy Lee, who
Tracy
was
Lee is on.
very accommodating and taught us a lot about how CSOL, the Commissioner of State Lands, how to buy properties, I think she would be an asset.
Okay, I know that Tracy's in Spain, I think, it's about the 15th as well.
So she didn't want to do it tonight.
I can't get a hold of her. The one person that I have reached out to is Pat Clary. I don't know how many people know Pat Clary. She lives here in Sharp County. She has 40 plus years of organizational leadership, community building, and strategic consulting. She's a certified interim organizational director. This is kind of that's her profession, is to step in and take over in the interim position just to get us where we need to be and ready for us to transition to a permanent position. She has a P.E.G in organizational leadership from Southeastern University, and she also has a lot of experience in improvement district, and she served as a commissioner for Horseshoe Bend MRID at one time.
What's that name?
Pat Clary, Patricia Clary. She has a website, patriciaclary.com, that we can look at if you want to look and see her qualifications. And
People might not know what MRID is.
it was MRID was the Horseshoe Bend's, what's it called? Recreational Improvement District. I don't know what the M was for it. Municipal Recreation Improvement District.
Right.
So, any other names that we would can come up with, or is anybody out there wanting to throw anything into that?
I would like to throw in Jan Lumsden.
Jan?
She is currently in the SID office
Oh, yeah.
and would agree to do it temporary, but she already knows the everyday workings of everything that's going on. And she would graciously do it as an interim. She doesn't want to do it permanent, but
Okay. Could she do it through next, at least early next year for when we're...
yeah, it's the way I understand it. I mean, we'll have to present it and find out.
Right.
That's a name I'd like to throw out.
Okay. Any others? Think of any? No.
I had one sent to me, I've got to find it, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't find it, Tony.
Okay. Well, we have three names right now. So it's up to the commission. Oh, I did it again. There you go.
Nobody.
So it's up to us to decide if we want to go ahead and make this our list at the moment, or do we want to, we would have to do another special meeting if we're going to continue this on to get more names.
I did get an email who was asking how much we were going to pay and what that we're going to do.
Right, that's something we got to
The
determine.
individual,
Tony,
Yes, ma'am.
have you guys talked to any of these people to see if they'd be willing to take the position?
Pat Clary is, we didn't discuss pay though, she just said that she would be willing to, if we offered it to her, to look into it as well,
What
yes.
about Jan?
Jan has agreed to do
Jan
it.
has agreed not to. Tracy, no, because she's out of town, so we can't.
And a question,
Yes.
are any of these three interested in the full-time position later on?
No, I know Pat is not,
And neither is
and
Jan.
Jan is not, I doubt Tracy is,
They
I
would be
have one more
temporary.
for you. His name is Brent Hunstead.
We can talk to Brent, but I talked to him earlier today about this same thing, and he's not really interested in the interim. He wants to
He
apply.
wants a permanent?
he
Yeah.
wants to apply for the permit.
Okay.
So.
But if that happened, we need to find out if he can be the general manager and serve as a commissioner.
He's currently on the list.
Yeah, he's on the list right now, but he would have to, no, he couldn't do both, because that's
That's
an
what I'm
employee,
asking.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have to be an employee.
And I don't know what his involvement is too deeply with the city either.
Okay. So do we want to, we got three names, do we want to go any further with that, or do we want to postpone and get any more names? That's up to the commissioners.
We need to move forward. We got an election.
Okay.
We need to get done, and a budget that we.
Okay.
So we need to make a determination of our list as 1, 2, 3 here then.
Let's offer it to them and see if one of them will take it, and if they won't, we need to, how can we,
Okay, well, we know that 2 of them will, that's why we gotta
or
determine
we
which
can
one.
scratch
we
one
wanna-
of them off?
Which one we're gonna offer first.
Well, I just soon offer it to Jan first, because she's in there and the wheels are rolling.
Okay, that's one.
And
That-
Pat has no information of really how we're doing. She's a very clever businesswoman, and I like Pat.
Yeah.
But Jan was here in the old election,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, Jan's been with us a couple of years.
She's been with us during all that time.
You're first, so
And
you're
she's
talking
willing to put
about,
up
you want
with
Jane
it.
too?
And what?
I'm talking to
Oh,
Jane.
I think it'd be a smart, because she doesn't want to do it full-time, but since she's already in the daily working of it, it would be, anybody crazy enough to say, yeah, they'll do it, I'll buy her a cup of coffee.
yeah.
But, yeah.
Who's your, Jane?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's at least 3, so I'm not even, we don't need to go further than that. We'll offer it to Jan first. I would say Pat, if Jan doesn't say so, I think she's already said she would. Would that be right?
I think
Sound
so.
good? And then if neither one end up wanting to do it, we can ask Tracy later, but I don't think she's going to.
No, good.
Yeah. With that? Yes.
Would she be able to get her old job back, because if she takes that to go to interim, Is she gonna be able to give her position?
I would say so. I mean,
That's up to you
and
guys.
Jan,
Jan, is she,
Yes.
she's got her title is administrative assistant now, but she runs the office and talks to me. She's Betsy's right-hand person.
Right.
Isn't she moving?
The reason I
No.
asked.
Bill,
She's always,
Sell her house?
okay, you go ahead and finish your sentence.
Yeah. The reason I asked is that she wouldn't be unemployed once you hire a new one.
Correct.
She's always gonna have that job.
Correct.
well, that's why I'm asking, I know, I heard what you said, that's why I asked, make sure she's willing to do it until we get a permanent general
She just wants
manager.
to downsize her house.
Right.
That's what her-
Downsizing, not moving out of Cherokee. Is-
So, she said she'd be willing to do it until we got a GM in place. So that's what we'll offer. The next thing we need to do then is determine pay. How much should we pay her for this position?
Well, I hadn't thought that far.
Well, I was looking at, I know we pay what we pay our general manager now, but, what I was looking at as, say, if someone was making $72,000 a year, it'd be like $6,000 a month.
Okay.
And I would say no more, or no less than 50,000 for a full year. So that would put it at about 25 for the interim.
How much?
Looking at current pay scales, that's just a little bit more than we would anticipate for someone. It may be unfair, and it may be we need a range to allow you, Tony, when you talk to her, to say between 25 and 50. And it may be looking at what we need for the next 6 months.
So the 50,000 is just over 4,100.
Yeah,
So you're talking about a range from $4,000 to $6,000.
yes, sir.
No, we have to have someone make a motion to decide on an amount.
Oh,
For the
okay,
sheriff.
so a motion, Susan will make the motion to pay him for, which one of those amounts you want, 4 or 6?
That's whatever y'all determine you want to do.
What do you
What you
think?
think is fair? I mean, I came up with the 6 just by basing on the 72,000 a year position.
And Ron, you said 4?
Ron is,
Well, and I was looking at the statistics, Cherokee, Highland, the mayors, folks who are police officers, the
I want you
sheriff.
to stir, I've looked at all those too, so we're very generous with our pay, but I want you to stir in there the community factor of meanness.
okay, but
Well, I just hope
let's just say,
that she gets paid more than we do.
all right, well,
So, I mean, you want to,
and we're looking at what is this, November, December, January, it's like a 4-month period.
4 or 5 months, because I think whoever the interim is, they will work and get the new general manager,
back,
get their
exactly.
feet wet, yeah.
Right.
So I'm thinking 6 months, at least 6 months.
Right. Okay, so,
What's the arithmetic add up? You've got a calculator.
I got a calculator.
Did you say? Okay.
What if we went up the middle and did 5?
So,
It's not a great deal of difference.
so 5,000 a month until the new manager has 45 days in or 60 days in. We need to put an end date on this interim thing.
Yeah, well,
Or
I would
does that need to be a
say, I
second
would
one?
say more than 45 days probably. I think that would be enough for time for
So the motion is to pay the interim general manager $5,000 a month until the new general manager has in 45 days on the job. Is that good?
Okay, and a motion by Susan Jett to pay the interim manager $5,000 a month until 45 days after the GM, the permanent GM has been hired. Do I have a second? Or do we need discussion?
I can second that.
We're on page second in that. Do we have any discussion about that? Joe, what do you think?
Pretty
No.
sure.
I think that's a great deal. We'll,
Okay.
once we, and let me ask this question, are we, are we looking at the new commission doing the interviewing and stuff for the permanent? Right, yeah,
Right.
because that, some of us don't have that long left. So.
Right. That's understandable. And it'll take that time to get all the
Yeah.
resumes and get it out to the public and find some.
But we have a backup
Mr. Munch has another question.
in case she says no, we
Yes.
have a backup, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what, is this in addition to their regular pay? If they're-
She doesn't make very much now.
No,
It would be,
No.
this would be what her pay is.
it would be replaced.
Right.
I just wanted to clarify.
Right, okay, thank you. Mr. Neal, anything? Call to vote, would you like to do a roll call vote, Susan?
We can, Susan says yes.
Joe Kaiser, yes.
I say yes.
I say yes.
Yes.
Motion passes. I will, would you like me to be the, ask her, to be the one to ask her?
Or Joe or I could.
You should.
Yeah, I will ask her, I will present this to her, like I said, you've already talked to her, so.
Yeah, let me ask this quick question.
Yeah.
So if she decides tonight and she has a glass of wine and says, "What was I thinking?"
Margarita.
Well, I have another minute.
Do we jump down to the pat?
Right,
Okay.
yeah,
We have two choices, right?
right.
I'm gonna go buy her a bottle of wine before we get out.
Okay. So with that done,
Okay, now, I don't know if this is appropriate, I hope.
Go ahead.
Can we start tomorrow posting for a full-time general manager? Because I
That's-
did some looking today.
right, we
about
need to make a
where we-
motion to
Okay.
start that process.
So I make a motion that we start the process of advertising for a full-time general manager. We've got a basic job description, but we also have got some experience in the room that might help us write the,
The job description for the permanent, right?
Yeah.
So Susan has made a motion to create a job posting for the new permanent GM. Do I have a second?
Second.
There's a second by Mr. David Neal. We don't need a roll. All in favor?
Aye.
Everybody, that's unanimous, it passes. And with that, we don't need an executive session then?
I don't guess so.
I guess so. And motion to adjourn?